Nazdar, tady je opět Pondicek a vítejte opět u Gothicu a v minulé epizodě jsem se dostal občanem k Horinisu, protože mám tu práci, že já jsem učeníkem u jednoho z těch mistrů. Jsem vrknu, jestli můžu toho Bosprafor prodávat ty kůže.
About the wolves.
You're already apprenticed to a different master now.
Why did your apprentice give up his job?
All he said was that it had become too dangerous out there. If you're really interested, then you can ask him yourself. His name is Bartok. He's probably hanging out near Corrigan's Tavern. Go through the underpass from the smithy, then you're headed straight for it.
Jo, takže pokud vy se musíte stát jeho učeníkem, jinak vám to nějak můžete prodat ty kůže normálně takhle přes obchod a vám to dáte jenom tu půlku ceny. Ne, hovno, ani ne půlku, pětinu dokonce. Hele, jo, počkáte, já si vlastně nemůžu vybrat. Počkám, máš to něco, co... Počkej, já si na chvíli sundám ten můj luk. Jo, krátký luk, cena 100, prodání 15 dokonce. To není ani pětina. Ty zajebaný hry, kurva. No nic, já mu tady prodám. Ještě tohle, no nevím, jak moc se budu starat o alchymii, ale zatím nechám. Zatím nechám ty věci. Tak já se vezmu zpátky ten luk. Takže jsem se toho stávání kůže asi učil dost zbytečně, no. Tak se na toho nebudu litovat. Když jsem se stál učeníkem něho, tak by mu aspoň mohl právě za plnou cenu. To by se hodilo, ale... No nic, už na to je už pozdě. Tak, sama pán teďka je, jsem mrknout za... No, zajít k domobraně, jestli bych se k ní nemohl přidat. Ale já se ještě mrknu... Jsem promyslím Lordem, jestli tady furt je. Jo, ten už tady není fajn. Tak já jdu teda k té domobraně.
And Enos in his wisdom did so.
Jo, tady teďka. Co bych se mohl trošku posunout ještě v tom pátrání po těch zmizelých lidí. Po těch zmizelých lidech teda.
How's your duty?
These boys swing their swords like farmers. But when I'm done with them, every single one of them will be a tough, hard bastard.
I want to join the militia.
So? Are you a citizen of the town?
Yes.
Then talk to Lord Andre. He decides who gets accepted here.
Dobře.
What's it like with the militia?
Lord Andre is our commander now. The militia used to report to the governor. He had no idea what we do here. But Lord Andre knows what he's doing. He takes good care of the men. Everyone who starts here gets some decent armor and a good weapon. And there are bonuses if you've done a good job. He pays a bounty for every criminal captured.
Can you also train me in sword fighting?
Lord Andre has ordered that we train everyone who is in a position to defend the city. but that's only true for combat training. All other kinds of training are reserved for the militia. Can you at least halfway handle a weapon?
I think so.
All right, you can start when you're ready.
What are the advantages of one- or two-handed weapons?
Quite simple. With a one-handed weapon, you're faster. That can be a considerable advantage in battle. Two-handed weapons are more ponderous. You have to fight with foresight, but you can do a lot more damage when you're hit.
Where should I start, with one-handed or two-handed weapons?
That's entirely up to you. If you specialize in only one type of weapon, you automatically learn the other at the same time. If, for instance, you're good at fighting with one-handed swords, but still a beginner with two-handed weapons, your two-handed skills will go up as well whenever you train with a one-hander. In that case, the training is more exhausting than if you train with both types of weapons. Just start and you'll soon see what I'm talking about.
Vlastně nemám žádný zkušenostní body, takže žádný výcvik. Čau, mamre. Se chci přát k domobraně, můžu?
I want to take up service with the paladins.
An honorable request. However, I have my orders only to accept citizens of the town into the militia. My commander is afraid that spies or saboteurs could sneak in. He wants to limit the risk this way. Therefore, you must first be a citizen of the town. Whether this rule makes sense or not is disputable, but orders are orders.
No, já jsem občanem, ale...
I'm ready to join the militia.
Then you are a citizen of Corinus?
The blacksmith has taken me on as an apprentice.
Herod? I know him. He works for us. He's a good man. If he vouches for you, there's nothing standing in the way of your acceptance into the militia. You can join us if you wish, but your decision will be final. Once you wear the armor of the militia, you cannot simply take it off and no longer belong to us. Are you prepared to fight together with us for Innos and the king?
Jo.
I'm ready.
Then so shall it be. Welcome to the militia. Here is your armor. Wear it with pride and dignity.
Tak, moment. Si to nasadím. Jsem si vlastně nepořádně jenom musel kupovat tu koženou zbroj, co? No nic. Já budu mít peněz dost později, určitě. 50 expo mi zbývá, kurva.
Can I finally see Lord Hagen now?
You are now in the service of the paladins. They will let you in, but you had better have something important to say.
Don't worry, I do.
Remember that you are meeting the chief paladin. Behave yourself accordingly. You represent not only yourself now, but the entire militia.
Will I get a weapon too?
Of course. Peck usually takes care of that. But it occurs to me that I haven't seen him for quite a while. Find out where he's hiding and bring him here. Then he will give you a weapon. And if you want to sleep, you can lie down in one of the beds in the bunkhouse.
Dobře.
Have you got an assignment for me?
Lately, there's been an increase in the sale of swampweed in the city. We cannot allow this stuff to catch on. Otherwise, everyone here will start smoking and no longer be able to work, let alone wield the weapon. Particularly now that there is a danger of a possible attack by orcs or mercenaries. I suspect that the mercenaries are behind it. I bet they are bringing this stuff into the city.
What is there to do?
Mortis, one of our men, heard in the harbor inn that a package of swampweed has arrived somewhere in the harbor district. Look around down there and bring me the package.
Okay.
Why are you paladins in town?
Now you belong to the city guard. Therefore, you are also subordinate to the paladins. Now, I can take you into my confidence. We have come on a mission from King Robar. With the collapse of the barrier, the deliveries of ore have failed. Therefore, we are getting the ore and bringing it to the mainland. With the ore, we shall forge new weapons and drive the orcs back.
Jo, to dává smysl, no.
What about the missing people?
What about them?
Well, shouldn't we try to find them?
Lord Hagen gave me orders to protect the town and the surrounding farms. That means that we're taking care of the people who are still here. The militia patrols the streets at night. That's all I can do. And you will take care of the tasks I give you. Understood?
Okay.
How's the situation in town?
Everything is under control. Carry out your assignments.
Takže... Já můžu s Lordem Hagenem, takže...
So Lord Andre accepted you. I expect you to come here and train regularly. Ruga will train you in the art of the crossbow, and Mortis will help you to increase your strength. But the most important thing is for you to learn to handle your sword properly. I'll make a good fighter of you yet.
Let's begin with...
No, ten kokot, co mě naučí zkusím, já si budu docela k hovnu, protože já to nebudu používat. I když... Já myslím, že ony kuše tady ve dvojice už používají sílu, takže... To ještě uvidíme. Tak já furt ještě nemám level up. Takže... Zatím... se jaksi nezlepším. Což se zachrození, protože mě zbývá už jenom pitomých 50 expů. To je bez té hudby, to bylo docela... No... bezhudbový. Takže... Než udělám ten úkol, co mě zadal André, tak... Já hopsnu k tomu Hagenovi, čímž bychom měli ukončit první kapitolu. Kurva.
And so he bade Enos to leave a part of his power in his realm, so that he might restore it to the human, if the beast should return.
I've heard a thing or two.
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
Patří k domobraně,
I belong to the militia. Let me pass.
So, Andre accepted you. Then he can't be such a bad guy after all. You are now one of the protectors of the city, so be nice and friendly towards the citizens.
Nic zaslibuju. Azar.
Ah, you again. So, you actually managed to get into the upper quarter. There are some things you must heed here. Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here. You're only allowed to enter the merchant's building. You can recognize them by the signs over the door. Just so there are no misunderstandings. The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you. As a member of the militia, you also have access to the rooms of the paladin. But your quarters are still in the barracks. The important citizens of this town live in this quarter, so treat them with respect. Do we understand each other?
Sure.
Jasně. Tak.
Halt! Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
Takže já.
I am a member of the militia.
All right, you can go in.
I have already heard of you. Lothar has reported that you wish to speak with me. You are the stranger who has demanded the Eye of Enos. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Enos, and Commander-in-Chief of Corinus. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
The hosts of evil are gathering very close to here, in the Valley of Mines.
In the Valley of Mines? We have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs. But thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. What army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons? According to the old scriptures, it is many centuries since dragons were last sighted. Tell me, why should I believe a word you say?
But the question isn't whether you can believe me. The question is whether you can afford not to believe me when I tell the truth.
As long as I have no proof, I cannot afford to send even more men there.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Innos. Good. Bring me proof, then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
I want to take up service with the Order.
To be a warrior of Innos means to devote yourself entirely to the cause of Innos. Only the noblest and bravest warriors are accepted into our order. If you are truly determined to become a paladin, you must prove that you are worthy.
Chápu to, musím se prostě
How can I
posunout
prove
hlavním
myself
příběhu.
worthy?
Your deeds will show whether you are worthy. We fight for freedom and justice in the name of Innos. We fight against Beliar and his henchmen who want to destroy the just order of Innos.
I understand.
You understand nothing at all. Our honor is our life, and our life is Innos. A paladin goes into battle praising Innos, and many of us have lost our lives on the altar of the eternal strife between good and evil. Every single one of us has committed himself to this tradition. If we fail, we tarnish the deeds of our fallen comrades. Only he who truly understands this is worthy of being a paladin.
Já, to je pěkný, já se prostě posunu v hlavní příběhu a volně už potom přijme. Takže... Save. Já ještě nejsem jako ve druhé kapitole. Tak tam se možná dostanu, až jakmile se dostanu do toho hornického údolí. A to bude nějakou dobu trvat, protože tam je hromada skřetů, takže tady nepůjdu, dokud nebudou ani silnější. Ono vlastně, dost těch skřetů není, ale furt tam jsou docela silní enemáci. Vy můžete tady jít cestou, kde skřeti nejsou. Přímo toho údolí a... Na hrad, na ten hrad, kde byl starý tábor, tak... Kolem toho je hromada orků, ale... No a přes ty se dostat by byl trochu problém. Takže... Asi začneme dělat vedlejšáky, no. Takže balíček, trávy... Morty se tam jezdí hospodě. Já se sknej a za Andrejovi. Mortis bude... Mortis je na tom, ne? Na... No, Mortis je v těch kasárnách, že jo, takže... S ním bych měl promluvit nejdřív. Mluvil o něm, že jo, ten vulgar. Když jsem tak vulgar právě, že o něm mluvil, že... Ten mě může zvýšit sílu.
Hey, what do you want?
Peck isn't here, so you can't get anything. Come back later.
Where's Peck?
You just started with us, huh? Well then, welcome to the team. Peck's been in the city a really long time. I bet he's hanging around that sweet Vanya in the Red Lantern.
What do you know about that package of weed?
The last time I was in the Harbor Inn, I heard how Cardiff and some other guy were talking about it.
Who was the other guy?
No idea. But he said he'd found the best storage place for his herbs. Then the two of them laughed like drunken orcs.
Kurva. Cardiff, jo. Já v té krčně, před kterou stojí ten kokot, co mě zladil, když jsem dělal těch pade. No, respektive mě ještě ani nepotkal, protože jsem to zase loadnul a vyhnul jsem se mu, ale... Pšt. A upěk bych mohl zkusit hledat v bordelu, jasně. Tak tam asi skočíme rovnou.
And thus spake Adanos to his brothers, never again shall you walk upon my land.
Vezmu po střechách raději. Jak to mám brát po střechách a i z jiného důvodu. Jsi kokot! Počkej. Já jsem kokot. To fakt není možné, jak já jsem kokot. Normálně, když hraju hry, tak saveu asi tak na každém kroku. Ale z nějakého důvodu prostě tady v Gothicu 2 no, ty savey tak častý nejsou. Svitek, no co to je, ledový šíp? To je ledový šíp. Dobrý. Chcípl jsem. Kolik bylo v tom měšci? 25, ne? Jo. Vlastně za toho moci se ani nepotřebuje na to cvičení, já si můžu zapnout s Halaresem.
Hey you! Where you going? No matter what your plans are, there'll be plenty of time later. You're right in front of the Pearl of Corinthus, the Red Lantern. This is the most beautiful brothel in all of Myrtana, damn it. Sailors from the most remote corners of the world dock here just to spend a few nights in the Red Lantern. And now, it's you who has the chance, nay, the honor of spending a night with Nadja, the most passionate flower of the gods. Come on in, and you're going to experience what others cannot even dream of.
Jo, stejně jsem kaně fán, že mě později kvůli těm zmizelým lidem.
Are you the one who runs this place?
I am Bromo, this is my house, and these are my girls. I like my girls. And if you like my girls too, then you will pay for it, 50 gold pieces. And don't get the idea of making trouble here.
Abych to nedělal bordel? Ale tohle už je bordel! No nic, co holky v
Are
pořádku?
all your girls accounted for?
Of course they are. Or do you think I want to go to jail over something like that?
I wasn't asking about your payroll. I mean, are they all present, or have any gone missing?
Oh yeah. Actually, one of my girls has up and left. Her name's Lucia. I reported it to the militia too, but they claim they haven't found a trace of her yet.
Kámo, ten hlas tohle cápka, kurva.
How long has Lucia been missing?
Several days. I don't know exactly how long. I assume she ran off with one of her suitors, eh? That bitch made off with part of my savings, a really valuable golden dish, eh? If I get hold of her, I'll give her what for. So how is that any business of yours, huh? Do you want to have fun or not?
Trošku se dojebaly titulky, ale takhle je tohle jediný způsob, jak získat nějaký ty informace o... No, mimo jen dost jednoduchý způsob, jak získat informace o těch zmizelých lidech.
I want to have some fun.
Fine. You're not likely to forget the next few hours of your life anytime soon. Go upstairs with Nadja then. Have fun.
Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Počkat. Já to musím ještě loadnout. Já myslím, že to jsem ty vole. Zase nesím. Asi to měl, že jsem to měl i v plánu si to savenout před tím bordelem. Ale zapomněl jsem na to. Ne, tak to jenom rychle ránu. To nebude trvat tak dlouho, tak to ani nebudu stříhat. To je vám prostě, když bere ty věci, když je na nějakým kopci třeba. O, ani to ne, on se prostě otočí celý, jak nějaký zajebaný Michael Jackson. Tak. To je rychlý. No dobře, možná ne tak rychlý. Možná skoro jsem, ale.
Hey,
Tak, já někde si nějak promluvím o tohle.
Hey, I can't take care of you now, baby. Talk to Bromar if you want to have some fun.
I just want to ask you a few questions about those missing people.
I could tell you a thing or two, but not here, honey.
Then let's go upstairs.
Fine, but you get it settled with Bromar first. I don't want any trouble.
No, dobrý. Teď.
Let's go upstairs.
Today's your lucky day, baby. Let's go.
Vy tam nahoře nemáte dveře, nebo co? Tady jsou dveře. Ježmaré, ženská, dělej! No ty fakt nejsou dveře. Proč kurva nejsou v bordelu dveře?
So can we talk now?
We've got enough privacy up here. Bromar doesn't like to see us talk to guests during work if there's nothing in it for him. So you want to know more about the people who disappeared down here at the harbor, do you? I don't know whether I can help you much, but at least I can tell you what became of Lucia.
Tell me about Lucia.
Nobody here is too sorry that she's gone.
Why?
I don't think there was anyone here whom she didn't try to use. She was a real bitch.
Where did she disappear to?
She used to see a lot of Eldridge, the apprentice of Thorben, the carpenter from the lower part of town. I bet she's up and left with that young man.
Tell me that isn't true.
Where could the two of them have gone?
If the wolves didn't eat them, I suppose they went to stay with the farmers. Where else would they go?
No, je taky možný, že někdo vzal proti jejich vůli, jo, ale... Fajn, jestli si ty myslíš, že někam odběhli, to si myslí i ta Thorben, jo, ale...
What else do you know?
I've heard many stories about people who disappeared down here at the harbor, but I'm not so sure whether I should believe them. You should have a chat with the merchants down here. That's all I can tell you, alas. Now, what about the two of us, sweetie? You paid for it, after all. Wouldn't you like to have a little fun before you leave?
No, teďka jsme zajistili, že hrdina není panic. Ale my jsme tady ještě neskončili, ještě tady mám další, se kterým bych chtěl promluvit. Tak já zbývá nám tady ještě půl hodina.
Hey!
Talk to Bromar if you want to have some fun.
Ale to mě asi pomůže. Ale tam nahoře možná by dostal nějaké informace.
Hey, you!
I'm busy.
Je tady Pek.
Hey, it's time to hit the road.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I need a weapon, so come back to the barracks.
Damn it, your weapon can wait.
Come on, Andre's already missed you too.
Damn. Okay, I'm coming already. But when you report back to Andre, don't tell him I was here.
Okay.
Hey.
I'm busy.
Fajn. Myslel jsem, že se dostanu taky nějaké informace, ale aspoň jsme to našli Peka a... Holka. Co to? Nepotřebuješ ruku pomoc? Ok, tady nechám asi dělat cokoliv chce.
Hey.
Ahoy, you landlubber. Looks like you're stranded here. You look a bit pale around the gills. Never mind, my lad. All you need is a good stiff sea breeze.
What are you doing here?
Back when I was a young man, I went to sea and rode through many a big storm.
Asi ztratil hlas.
No big deal, not at all. But that old tower came closest to what I call a home. I haven't been up there in ages.
Why not?
Ever since these scallywags took over my lighthouse, I haven't dared get closer to it than 20 feet. Really bad rabble, that. They're criminals from the Valley of Mind, you know. There was this big bang on the other side of the mountains, and they swarmed all over the land like flies. Now they're hiding out everywhere, even in my lighthouse. I think they're on the lookout for any ship they can raid. Let them. Then at least they'd be out of my tower.
Do you come to town often?
I always say a town is only as good as its harbor. A harbor is the gate to the world. That's where everyone meets and where everything starts. Once the harbor goes to the dogs, the rest of the city will follow soon.
Tell me about the harbor.
The harbor of Corinthus isn't what it used to be. There's nothing but riffraff hanging about. The ships don't come anymore, and trade is dead. This harbor's about to go under.
So why don't you leave?
Nobody would take an old sea dog like me on his ship these days. Most people think that old Jack's got the gout in his rotten old bones.
And are they right?
Balderdash. Once I've got those planks beneath me feet again, I'll feel like a young whippersnapper.
What do you mean by riffraff?
Look at them, the lazy rabble. Most of them don't even know what work is. All they do is drink all day and spend their last pay at the brothel. I tell you, stay away from them.
Why are the ships no longer coming?
They all say that once the war is over, everything will be like it used to be. That's a load of bilge water. I tell you, a sailor can see when a town's going downhill. A sailor feels that in his blood, and I can tell you, forget about this harbor. Its heyday's over.
Tell me about the harbor.
The harbor of Corinthus isn't what it used to be. There's nothing but riffraff hanging about. The ships don't come anymore, and trade is dead. This harbor's about to go under.
Já, to jsme už prokecli. Nevím proč.
Hey, you!
Chceš kdo?
Hey, if you want to buy fish, come to my booth tomorrow, okay?
Interesting. Tak, jsme od toho strážcama jako Jacka zjistili, že maják zabořili banditi. A já furt nemám ten zajebaný level up. No, počkej, daj nám měsíc. Já ten měsíc chci. Jsem 25, ale fajn, no. Aspoň se mě vlastně tady tím skákaním po střechách zaplatil ten bordel. Tak. Vrátíme se zpátky do kacáren. Some things never change.
Hey, you! How's it going?
You're not from around here, are you? Never mind. Neither am I.
Where did you hang around before?
In the woods, hunting scavengers and wolves, together with some hunters. But I gave it up. These are dangerous times. There's a lot of riffraff running around out there.
Where can I find the other hunters?
We had our camp outside near the tavern halfway to Onar's farm. But I don't know whether there is anyone left in the camp now.
There used to be 2 of us here in town, until a few days ago. My friend Trokar is an excellent hunter.
Bosper said you used to work for him.
Yes, I did, but he was only interested in his blasted hides. I told him how dangerous it's gotten out there. He didn't really listen to me. Well, anyway, he paid well. Can't complain about that.
Can you tell me anything else about him?
Bosper had one of his bows stolen recently, in broad daylight. Some guy just waltzed into his store, took a bow, and left. The thieves are getting more and more brazen.
Can you teach me something about hunting?
I can teach you how to sneak properly and how to handle a bow.
No, blížit už se umím stejně.
So, where is your friend Trokar now?
Well, it's a curious story. Only a few days ago, we were both standing at the bar in Corrigan's tavern, discussing the hunt. Don't ask me what happened next. I had had a few by then. I vaguely remember Trokar saying that he was going out to get a few swamp weed reapers. He never came back.
Where does one get swampweed reefers?
Somewhere down at the harbor, as far as I know.
Didn't you go looking for him?
No, but I reported it to the militia. But they haven't been able to find him yet. I hope he didn't get attacked by a wolf, or worse. I'm afraid that I'll stumble over his body someday when I'm out hunting. I don't think I could bear that.
Hlavně seš vysmátej jako kot. Se splní hopsnu pro tu zbraň a zkusím jí však ty hospody.
The security measures for the protection of the upper quarter will be further strengthened. The guards on the gates are ordered to interpret the law in the...
Tak já se budu vychrápat nejdřív. Tak Lucy, tu máme volnou postel, tady je třeba volná postel.
For the king.
For the king.
Wait a minute.
Hey. Got it. If you've got enough.
Ale co ta zbraň, kurva? Dělej do píče.
Wait a minute.
Tak jak to bude? Já chci tu zbraň? Asi bych možná má nejdřív to oznámit Andrejovi, že je zpátky.
I've managed to track down Peck.
Yes, he's already back at his post and going about his duty. Where did you find him?
Já nevím, skříl cestu, vůbec nebyl v bordelu.
He crossed my path in town.
All right. Then go to him and get yourself a weapon.
Vůbec nebyl v bordelu, jo, říkám. Jako mám sílu 30, když já mám ten opasek, že respektive mám 25, ale to je jedno. Jo, já se chci nejdřív naučit naučím kovařinu a potom kovářství.
I've come to get myself a weapon.
Well, look who's here. Our new comrade. And he wants a sword. You didn't tell Andre I was in the Red Lantern. You seem to be okay. Here, take your sword. It's the best that I have. If you want a better weapon, then go to the merchants in the market.
Díky, tak ukáž. No tak na to, že nebudu poslat tu sekiru. Oni se požadují méně síly. A nějakou dobu bude trvat, než to budu moci použít. Takže já hopsnu za tím kovářem, jestli něco nahl, nějak... Hanvar, myslím. Tak uvidíme, myslím 2 zkušenostní body stojí kovařina. Takže mě zbýde 8, no takže pořádně budou 2 zbývat, abych mohl používat ten meč, co mě teďka dali. Ne hovno! Já utřebuji 20! Jo, píče s tou lehrou. No nic no. Dobře, budu... Samozřejmě později zprodají ta po zbytku jako ostrova, ale... Prozatím... Harad.
You're with the militia now. I'm proud of you. As long as you're in the army, naturally I won't expect you to fulfill your duties as an apprentice as well. But if you need anything, you can come to me anytime.
Teach me how to...
It's quite simple, boy. Get a piece of raw steel and hold it in the fire until it glows. Then you pound the blade into shape on the anvil. Your first swords won't be masterpieces, but you can learn everything else later. It's quite simple, boy. Get a piece of raw, then you pound...
No to už nemám. Tak ten zbytek ten zbytek použiju na sílu.
I want to...
Come.
A to je vše.
Come back. You've all come back.
What with? What with?
No, nemám žádný ingot, no. Takže... Save. Další save. Tak fajn, zkusíme ty hospody a uvidíme. Nejsem si jistý, jestli ten krčmář Cardiff je zrovna v té přístavní hospodě, ale uvidíme. A jako kutek mě nechává na klidu, koukám. Proto jsem členem domobrany. Tak to...
How are things?
If you want something to drink, you'll have to order it.
I bet you overhear a lot of things.
So what's that to you?
I've always got an open ear for news.
Have you got your purse open then? Every piece of information I give you will cost 10 gold pieces.
All right, agreed.
You struck a good bargain. I'm always at your service.
I need information. What do you know about a package of swampweed?
Whoever owns such a package is a rich man. And probably a very relaxed man as well.
Don't try to fool me. You know something, so spit it out.
All right, all right. This fellow came to my tavern the other day. One of the mercenaries. He said that he sold a package of swampweed at the harbor. But of course he was completely stoned. That's all I know.
What do you know about the missing citizens?
All I know is that some people have vanished during the last few days. It's especially bad down here at the harbor, they say. Maybe you should ask around here a bit. There were some cases in the lower part of the city, too. If you want to know more, you should talk to Corrigan. He has his tavern in the lower part of town, and he's likely to hear a thing or two. Halvor, the fish merchant down by the quay, might know something too. Many people frequent him.
Takže co potřebuji vědět. Tak. No, nezbývá moc času, máme tak 10 minut a něco. Takže už bych měl pomalu jistě začít vycházet z Korinisu, jestli chci něco udělat. Tak co tu ještě máme? Vantína, očekuje majáku, musí jasně promorovat zlatá místa, balík. Budu muset zajít na... Musím zajít na Onarovu farmu. Abych si prokecl se žoldákama. Jo, já jsem banditi na mostě. A Já už tu jsem, kámo, to můžeš hodit do splněných úkolů. Tak jo, tak jdem ven asi už. I když, moment, Koragon, jo. Takže ten je... Počkat, ztracení lidé. Tak to nepomáhá. Jo, myslím, kde jsou ztracení lidé? Halvor a Koragon. Tak si já ještě promluvím, než půjdu. Teďka jenom... Regarvel. Ježišmarja, co se ty ryby lekl. Škeble, je v ní perla? Tady. Super. Byl jsem to takový v těchto hrách, prostě vždycky je ta vždycky v jakýkoliv první škebli, kterou seberete, tak tam je perla. Rybka, další rybka, další škeble.
Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. Takže ty už jsou prázdný. To je z jiných cápek.
You're a fisherman?
Now, how did you ever guess that? Can't you simply leave me alone? Don't take it personally, but I haven't been too happy with the militia lately.
Trouble with the militia?
Last week, they made off with my entire catch. It's for a good cause, they said. I know that everybody's got to fend for himself since the farmers have stopped trading. And of course, sometimes people just go hungry. Small wonder that they're snatching the fish from right under my nose. But if they keep doing this, I won't even have enough to feed myself.
Dej mi všechny tvoje ryby.
Maybe I can help you.
I don't know. I suppose you'd have to know somebody from the militia who has connections to the paladins. The paladins will hardly buy the fish from me.
I shall see what I can do. Can you tell me something about the missing people?
My friend William started hanging out with a bunch of shady characters. And where did it get him? One day he simply didn't show up for work. And that's the last we saw of him.
Your buddy William has disappeared?
So he has. He's a fisherman, but a little too big for his boots, I should add. He should have stayed well away from that bunch.
When did you last see him?
Only a few days ago.
Maybe he just went out to sea to fish.
That's not very likely. His boat is still moored in the harbor.
What's he been up to?
William had some shady dealings with those crooks. I think it was all about contraband that he sold to the bastards.
What bastards would those be?
I don't know who they are or what their business is here in Corinthus. I only know the place where they met up with William. I just happened to see William there when I was fishing in the bay.
Where exactly is that meeting place?
There's a bay opposite the harbor, north of here. You can only reach it by boat or swim. There's a beach there, and a small fishing camp. That's where I saw them.
He'll surface again.
I don't think so. He's been gone for too long already. I'm afraid that I'll be dragging his body from the sea at some point.
I think I've heard enough.
Spare yourself the effort. I don't believe you'll find him.
Ei olisi niin pahan siis vezmu. Tak už to tady vypnu, ale... Když zkusíme najít ty dva další mamery, co by mě mohl něco říct o zmizelých lidech. A tam může trochu vidět ta pláž. Tak, Halvor.
Hey, do you need fish? Get your fish here, fresh from the depths of the sea.
Can you tell me something about those missing people?
Missing people? This is a harbor, pal. Things like that are bound to happen. The sea is treacherous and bound to claim a life now and then. Captains of large vessels will always sign on new sailors in a large seaport such as Corinnes to complete their cruise. And if they don't find any volunteers, some people may get dragged off against their will, and then they're gone.
Are you missing someone?
Me? No.
Do you know of anyone who's gone missing?
No idea. Ask the shipbuilders.
What ship would that have been?
Good question. Not many ships have come into Corinnes lately. That is true.
Show me your...
Takže, mám tu 12 ryb, jo? Úplně stejný. Asi. To budou možná i tady ty, co se furt plavou. Prostě umři. Tam je vrák, ale pokud se opětu, tak tam nic není. Tak, má se zeptat shipbuilderu, jo? Shipbuilder. Tak tady na něco zeptám.
Hey! What are you doing here?
I'm building a ship because I want to get out of here as fast as I can. But the way it looks right now, this ship will never be finished.
Why are you in such a hurry?
Soon the orcs will come and burn down the city.
What makes you think that?
Boy, have you noticed the paladins running around everywhere? Why do you think they're here? I tell you, they're here because the orcs will attack soon, and that won't be pretty.
Can I help you somehow?
Yes, you can. Find out what the paladins are planning. I want to know why they're here. And I have to know if the orcs will attack and how far from the city they are. One of the bastards was even seen outside the city. Just bring me all the information you can get. I need to know how much time I have left to finish the boat.
I know why the paladins are here.
Really? Tell me.
The paladins are here to get the magical ore from the Valley of Mines, not because they expect the orcs to attack the city. As soon as they've got the ore, they're going to return to the mainland.
Good. If you find out more, let me know.
What's going on at the harbor?
The orcs are breathing down our necks and you're asking about the harbor?
I only wanted to...
The biggest problem we have is that there aren't enough ships in the harbor to get us out of here. To be honest, there's only one ship here, and that belongs to the paladins. They certainly won't let us get out of here with that.
Why can't you finish your ship?
Oh, we have thousands of problems. The hull still isn't stable, and it's still missing a lot of boards. But I have hardly any gold left to buy new material with, and the last delivery had bugs in it. My boys don't work productively. One wants a fast ship above all else, the other one is worried about the figurehead. As if we didn't have more important things to do. Also, one of my people is simply not showing up for work anymore. I'm beginning to fear that this will delay the construction even more.
You're one worker short?
Yes, his name is Monty. He's vanished into thin air. That lazy pig is probably living the high life on a farm somewhere. I should never have paid him in advance.
I've heard that other people have gone missing too.
Just what I'm saying. That's where the evil starts. Farum the fisherman told me something similar. His buddy William is no longer around. I bet that the orcs are behind all this.
Ne, promiň, ale třetit to nemůžou. Může to kompletně jiná banda.
Hey! Is it true that some townspeople have simply vanished?
So I've heard, but I'm not sure whether it's really true. Just look around you. Does this rat hole look like the place where you want to spend your golden years? Small wonder that people are getting themselves out of here.
What are you doing here?
My name is Brahim. I draw maps and sell them. Since you're new here, maybe you could use a map of the city? It's quite affordable and very useful until you know your way around.
Show me your maps.
Takže, mapa území Korenicu, mapa města Korenicu. Díky.
Come back again later. I'm sure to have something new for you then.
Tak. Tady máme krásnou mapku. Já se ještě hopsnu za tím krčmářem. A ještě hopsnu ty zátoky, o kterých mluvil tam ten kokot vzadu, jakže se jmenoval. Farim, jo. Hopsnu ještě ty zátoky, o kterých mluvil Farim a tam už to zakončím. Takže... Koragon, fajn. Teďka jenom kde je. Možná tady. Yeah.
Can I get a drink here?
If you have gold, you can even eat here if you like.
Tell me about the missing townspeople.
I heard that a lot of them went missing down by the harbor. Small wonder with all that's going on down there. Even Thorben, the carpenter in the lower part of town, has lost his apprentice. Hakon, one of the merchants in the marketplace, had an especially strange tale to tell. He said that there was this fella he used to bump into every day, and then suddenly he vanished off the face of the earth. He even went to see the militia about it. Townspeople all pretty much panicked after that. I don't know what to make of it. I think it's all nonsense. Korennis is a rough city, and many dangers lurk outside her gates. Those who don't stay within the city walls will be attacked by bandits, or eaten by wild animals. Yeah, it's that simple.
Mhm. Okay. Kurwa.
By orcs, each inhabitant of the city is to prepare
tak, protože ztratil mám rád, než půjdu do té zátoky. Hejkan, jo, fajn.
Everyone is to begin training in the skills of combat.
Don't tell this to anyone.
I am Hagen, the weapons dealer. Every man should carry a weapon these days, especially when venturing outside of the city walls.
What do you know about the disappearances of the citizens of Korennis?
I have seen many pass through the eastern city gate. Some of those who came I had never seen before in my life. And many of those who went out never came back. But what happened the other day was really quite strange. There was this fellow who came here. I think his name is Joe. He
bragged that he would soon come into some serious money. He claimed that he knew how to get into one of the city towers, where the militia keep their arms. I haven't seen him since, even though I used to bump into him around the same time every day. I reported this to the militia. I thought that maybe he had been caught and thrown into the dungeon. But Lord Andre had no idea what I was talking about. He didn't even know the fella.
Tak, teďka ještě na tu pláž. A ukončíme to. Ne, dobrý, aspoň, že žiju. Tak, dobrý.
That's not what I heard.
That's not what I heard.
Jo, jsou nějaký dveře, jenže jsou zamčený, já stejně ani neumím platit zámky. Kolik mám vůbec syrovýho masa? 31.
There you are at last. I've been waiting here for hours. Just a moment. You're not a merchant from town, are you? Where is Baltram?
Who are you?
I don't see how that's any of your business. But if you must know, my name is Skip. Does that ring a bell?
Who?
Are you telling me you've never heard of Skip? Holy shit! Where do you live? I'm one of Corinus's most wanted criminals. Me and my boys have been the scourge of the waters around this crummy island for years. Come on, you must have heard of me.
Captain Obvious.
You're a pirate. Yes, damn it. That's plain to see. And a cross one at that. I'm so bored, I could chew up the planks of my cog.
Baltram? You're waiting for a merchant?
Smart kid, aren't you? That's what I just said, isn't it? That good-for-nothing junk merchant seems to have forgotten me. If only I could get my hands on him.
Where do you come from?
You want to know where our hideout is? That's the last thing I would tell a member of the militia. And in case you would like to pay us a visit, it wouldn't help you in the least. The island of Corinus is large, and no one ever gets to where we are anyway, unless they have a cog or some other ship. And then you'd have to find your way through the cliffs as well. Nobody gets through there unless they know the secret path. There are only 2 people who know the path, and you're not one of them.
A lot of citizens are missing, and everything seems to indicate that you're not quite innocent in the matter.
Damn it. It's not what you think it is. Do I look like a slave trader to you? No, I only transport goods. What they are and where they come from is no concern of mine. We have shipped all kinds of things for those swine. First, it was just regular stuff. Well, sometimes it may have been contraband. But then they started to kidnap the inhabitants of the city. No idea what they're planning to do with them. All we did was ferry them across.
Who are you talking about?
The bandits, of course. Who else? The filthy scum who are making themselves at home all over the island. And not just here, around Corinus.
Just bandits isn't good enough for me. I want a name.
A name? You want to know who's leading the bandits? Damn it! What was that bastard's name again? I just can't recall his name. Even if it wasn't all that complicated. But I can show you where to find the boss of the gang in this part of Corinus. Have you got a decent map?
Jo, jsem si právě jen koupil.
Here, I've got a map of Corinus.
That's good. Let me draw in the hideout of this fellow. I remember his name now. Dexter. Yes, I think they called him Dexter. Here's your map.
Dexter, jo. Ze starého tábora, který po mně chtěl ten recept od Korkaloma. No. Ten jsem mu dal, že jo? Jsem mu dělal nějaký questy pro starý tábor, když jsem se přijal potom k Bažinýmu.
Where did you take those people?
I already told you. I'm not going to tell you where our bay is.
OK. No nic, to je vše, teda. Dneska to už zapíchnem. Takže v třetí epizodě jsem ještě přesně jistý. No rozhodně se projedeme po ostrově. A ještě nemám v plánu kam přesně. A kdyby tady bude pečený nosek k vědnice, akorát nevím přesně jak to opíká. Takže pojedeme se... Já nevím vůbec co se děje, jo. Akorát vidím, že se trochu hejpu a ta pánvička tam je jenom tak levituje. Už to je.
What with?
Určitě dobrý. Tak, já savenu. Ještě jsem mrknul na tu mapu. S těmi svými banditama na tu Uanarovy farmy, no jak je. A on to vyznačil ten skip. Takže já jsem level 4, tak se tam tak já se prostě mrknu různě přijet do cesty, nebo aspoň pokusím si moc mě přijet do cesty. A no, ještě uvidíme. Že neplatí samozřejmě za ním hopsnem. Takže to je pro dnešek vše. Já se s vámi loučím. A u další epizody čau.